Most people spend a lot of their time working. So what can we learn from artists and musicians and the way they just devote themselves to their life and their work? Wouldn't it be good to get into the groove? How often have you sat at a wedding or a party and said, oh yeah, I'll dance in a minute, I'll dance in a minute. Finally, a song comes on and you're in it, you're having a great time, you're connected to everybody, and then the DJ says, this is our last number. You've got to make that decision earlier. Look, that's a good enough beat to dance to. Get up and get on up. Yeah, now you can get a bit expressive with it. Get up and get on up. Get up and get on up. How did I get into the groove? I started at school playing one of these. Here's the first ever drum machine that I bought, CR78, that we did The Sweetest Girl on with Scritti Politti. And I've learned rhythms from all over the world. I would suggest you do this at meetings on Monday morning. Get up and get on up. Get up and get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up like a love machine. Get on up. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up like a love machine. Get on up. If the music business had a strapline, what would it be? Everything in moderation. If the art business had a strapline, what would that be? Let's not offend anyone. Actors, what would their strapline be? Boy, stop looking at me. It's not going to happen, is it? We demand from our artists not only kind of perfect renditions or even better renditions of the songs that we love, but we also want them to party hard for us. And we want them to do this all the time. And when they're not doing it, we want them to crash magnificently, to end up in rehab and then come back with a new album. And yet when we go to work, we say, I'm doing my 8 hours, that's in my contract, and I'm going home. The art business, music business, actors, full on 100%. What can we do to bring that into our lives? There will be a leader, but the leader will often be playing exactly the same thing. I'm playing nothing different in this circle. My purpose is that we all lock on to the same groove, because then we have an experience of entrainment. Entrainment is when we naturally sync with each other. So if we sync with each other in the same groove and we have a similar intention for that project, that session, that day to go well, then we satisfy that longing in us to belong. Because there's one thing about the groove, is that when you get into it, you feel so all there. And when you feel that with a lot of people, it's like we've evolved. Vulnerability is seen as a strength, and you can take risks in public. I strongly advise you to get into the groove.